Happy Easter, everyone, or happy Resurrection Day. It's Sunday, of course, due to it being Easter or Resurrection Day, whichever one you prefer. And I thought this week that I would do pretty much a reading vlog. So this book comes out in May, so I was like, this will be a good week for me to read this. And that is Son of the Storm by Sue Davies. Sorry if I mispronounce your name. Akambawa. I'm sorry if I slaughtered your name. But yes, I'm going to be reading this week. So you're going to be following me throughout the entire week of me reading this. The pages of this book is like close to, let me see, 450 pages. I plan on reading 100 pages a day. So that way I could process it a little bit faster, read it a little bit faster due to my schedule with my kids playing and being crazy. I probably will show y'all their little tent or car that they made. But they're just excited and happy. But yeah, so I'm gonna be reading this throughout the week or whenever I finish it. You'll be getting my thoughts, my first thoughts, my reactions, everything while I'm reading this book. I'm really excited to read this. This is has become one of my anticipated reads of this year. So yeah, I gotta read it and share with you all my thoughts. So yeah, please stay tuned for more. What are y'all doing? Y'all in y'all's tent?
Mommy, it's a car.
It's a car? It looks like a tent to me.
No, it's a big car.
Oh, okay. Well, have fun. I'm reading, all right?
Mommy, it's a movie car.
It's a movie car? So you're watching a movie inside the car?
Yeah.
Okay. And you know what day it is, right? It's Easter. So happy Easter.
Happy Easter Day.
Happy Easter Day. Hey, bud.
Hi, Mommy. La, 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 la. Mommy, there's a movie inside the car. There's colors in the car.
Okay.
Baby, it's a giant car. Wee. I got a baby.
What you doing, bud?
I'm nothing.
Nothing.
Down. That's a lot of I the power. La. Bobby, you got me.
Okay, so far so good. This book is actually really interesting and really intriguing. We are introduced to, in the prologue, we're introduced to Okay. She is a girl. And she pretty much educates herself or goes to the continent pretty much to study. So it's called, not continent, the University of Bassa. So she wanted to educate herself in order to survive. And I like the fact that we get to know more about her. Especially they bring up a lot of complexions on pretty much how they identify people, which I find very interesting. And so for her, since she has like a lighter complexion, people are going to know that she is from the mainlands. And she finds it as a curse for herself that she's light complected and she's not like everyone else. And so she tries to cover it up by her languages on what she had taught herself at the University of Bassa. And then there's another people that are pretty much identified. It says they're definitely Basai, where they mostly have like dark complexion, like their complexion is a lot darker. They're as dark as of humuses. So they wear a lot of this, like a lot of colorful clothes, but they are mostly identified by their complexion. As for Okay. And Okay, she's on a mission to do something. She has a secret that she pretty much no one can know about, and she's on her mission to do so. But yeah, I wanted to bring that up. I feel like Okay sounds like a badass woman as we first read the prologue, and it's just really fascinating. So I'm liking it so far. And that was only just a few pages into it. It was like maybe first 5 pages, and that was pretty good. It's not slow, like from what I read, it's not really slow at all. It's like a really fast pace. It gives you the information that you need to know, and it just moves on. It gives you pretty much all the information about the characters, what they look like, and stuff like that. So now we're going into the section where it's called Bassa. And I think this is a boy called Danso. So yeah, so this is technically the first chapter, Danso. So yeah, so I wanted just to give y'all an update on what I read so far, and it's actually really, really good. So yeah. All right, y'all, I'm back, and literally I'm loving this book. It is really good so far. It's mostly breaking down the world and getting us more information about the people that are in this world. So like I said earlier, it talks about all the different complexions, and literally based off of your complexion, they can tell where you come from, what caste that you're in. So I stumbled upon the Yalukute. Just based off of that, they're considered the lower of Basa's two indentured immigrant castes. And it says, is it all in the important places, like including the low brown complexion, that among other things, they're early signified as the desert landers. So literally based off of your complexion, they can tell you where you came from. Sorry, my daughter's doing my hair. So literally has, depending on what your complexion is and everything like that, they can tell which caste you come from. So it's just really interesting. And also when it talked about the indentured immigrants caste, that's interesting that they're indentured. So yeah, so they're pretty much slaves in a way, I'm assuming. But like I said, I'm loving it so far. I'm loving the fact that it's giving us an introduction of this world. Mostly Basa is I believe the main city in this book, and I'm loving that so far. So I just wanted to give you a little update on my thoughts. But yeah, it's breaking down all the casts that are within this book, and I am loving that so far, because I would have been really lost if they just started talking about this cast and this cast without breaking everything down. But I am annotating everything, so literally all the orange tabs is for all the casts that they bring up in this book, and then yellow is pretty much signifying the importance of the characters or information that I think is important while reading this book. So yeah, just want to give you my updates. Sorry, there's one more thing that I wanted to pretty much say. So we talked about the other character of the book, and her name was Okay, and how they pretty much downplayed her complexion, and she felt like, oh, she's too light, and she's just a too light of a complexion, and she's looked down upon based on her complexion. And then, as I tell you before, as we meet Danso, who is this is the character, Danso. This is Danso. He's a boy. And they talk about his complexion and how he's in Basa. He goes to the university. And literally they're saying that he isn't Basa enough because of his complexion, which I find that very heartbreaking, which is so realistic in today's society, in reality. You know what I mean? And I find that very harsh. It's like they consider his complexion not dark enough to be wearing that dress in the first place, hair not curled tightly enough to be pure mainlander, and concluded and decided that he was not boss-eye enough. And I'm like, oh my goodness, that's just crazy. But I can understand that. In reality, in this world today, there are some people in certain communities that don't feel like they're black enough or whatever you like that. So I feel like it comes to the terms of some of the topics that a lot of people don't like to discuss or just feel uncomfortable to discuss is colorism, which I think is which has something to do in this book of colorism. So yeah, so I just wanted to give you that little update, because it was like, oh my gosh, he's not boss-eye enough. He lives in Boss-eye, he's going to the university and everything like that, and just because his complexion, he's not good enough. That sucks. Like, that's just terrible. But I'm loving this so far. Like I'm saying, I'm liking the introduction of the world and everything, but I just wanted to give you that update because I think that's very fascinating and interesting. So I'm a little bit farther in where we get to know more about Danso, and as they pretty much establish of what caste he's in, they really couldn't determine which caste he was in based off of, off of what he wore and the plate in his hair that he has, which is right here, the little plate in the center of his head. They were considering he was Edu based off the garb that he was wearing, the clothing, and that he was a Jolly novitiate, which he is, I would say, a scholar historian who was enrolled at the University of Basa, and he's pretty much, if he's in that caste, it makes sense because that's the only caste that's allowed to attend the University of Basa. But then they think he is a child of a poisoned union between a mainlander and an outlander. And yes, they say poisoned a poison union as well. So it's like, wow, that's crazy. But like, there's so much similarities between this book and what's happening in the real world today. As far as like, some people think some people feel like there shouldn't be any interracial relationships and stuff like that. A lot of people are very closed-minded and they're not open-minded at all. And I feel like in this book, with the cast and everything, that people want to stick to what they know. They don't want to change anything. They're not open-minded to anything. They feel like this is what it has to be. You can't do this. You can't do that. You have to be in your own culture, your own caste. You can't go somewhere else or be with somebody else outside of your caste. Which I don't know. Yeah, it's very interesting. I think Danso is definitely a pretty much interesting person. And pretty much in this book, they consider him a disgrace to the mainland and an outcast, pretty much because of this poison union. But I just wanted to bring that up and give y'all some updates. I know these updates are crazy and they're coming really fast, but this book is fast-paced. It gives you a lot of information on the first few chapters, and I'm really loving it so far. I'm really loving this world. I'm loving how this world is no different from the world we are in today. So I really enjoyed that. I really enjoyed that part as well. But yeah, so as you can see, I'm annotating it and everything like that, and I'm enjoying it. But I just want to give y'all that update. I probably won't give y'all an update until later on tonight, so when I get a little bit farther in the book. But yeah, just wanted to keep y'all updated and give y'all my thoughts on it. But loving this book. Cannot wait to share more with you all. Good morning, everyone. Today is April the 5th. Sorry I didn't give y'all updates the other day. I was just really tired after exercising on the exercise bike and stuff like that. So I just been trying to live a healthier lifestyle. Like I said, my weight loss journey, just trying to do better. Like literally for breakfast, I'm eating boiled eggs. But there really isn't an update I could give you because literally, like, I read for a little bit, then it wasn't really as much as I thought it would be. So, like, I tried to make a schedule for myself to read at least 100 pages a day. I didn't do that. I only read, like, maybe up to 50 pages, so I'm behind. So I'm going to try to catch up on reading today, hopefully. Fingers crossed that I do. But yeah, so I'm gonna finish eating my breakfast, chill with my kids for a little bit, then probably maybe around noon, that's when I'll start reading Son of the Storm. So yeah, and then we got people cutting our hedges and our grass, so that's the person you see back there. So sorry about the noise. So that's what I'm doing now, and yeah, so I'll keep y'all updated when I start reading. So yeah. So hey everyone, so as you all know, we were introduced to Okay, who is considered the yellow-skinned, who in Basai feel like they were pretty much in awe that she even existed. They're like, yellow-skinned, we haven't seen those for years, and they're wondering where she came from. And then we have Danso, who is SMA's intended. They're together, so they're going to be together, like in a marriage or some type of bond together. And Danso, he really doesn't really care for the bond with the Shime. He really, he is a scholar of the Jolly, where he likes to write, and he knows the histories of the place, of the world where he is, especially the Basai's history. And he came across a hidden manuscript or a book, a codex, where it was really forbidden. He read it in the restricted area where, a lot of places like libraries have. And he read it, and so as he read it and everything, he started to create his own story with the same circumstances in that codex that was restricted. And his dad found out about it, and he burned it because the things that Danso read is something that can never be written because that's against the law, and it could really it could ruin his status and what he's trying to accomplish. And his dad said, "You can ruin everything. You can ruin our family. You can ruin our status, the privilege that you have as far as going to the University of Basa and being a Jolly and being a scholar of history, a historian." So we have that, and then we have Ashime, who is his intended, like I said, and she really likes Danso, but then again, he is like finding ways to ruin ruin what they have for each other. And so at this point, she's like, I really don't need him. All I really want is power. That's all I want is power, which is pretty much Nim is her mother, which is what her mother has, power. And her mom even establishes the fact that power is everything. Power is what's going to get you to where you need to be, regardless of the guild you're from or anything like that. So right now it's about status, the guild you are, the guild that you are in, and what have you. And so I feel like with this book, it talks about a lot of things about the culture, how a lot of guilds are looked down upon based on their complexions of their skin. And we're trying to find out what the secret is. What did Danso read? What did he discover when he read this restricted codex? Like, and so that's where I am right now. So I'm really loving this book so far. I want to know what is going to happen next. I'm very, very, like wondering, okay, what is the secret? Okay, when does the girl come into the picture on, yes, this islander that people are like, we didn't even know islanders still existed. So yes, so right now they know about her. They call her yellow skin. They feel like she is pretty much an abomination at this point. So now at this point, we're wondering about her existence. Why it's just one of her. And like I said, they consider her abomination. They consider her like some type of, they pretty much call her a disease. So now in Basai, they're trying to pretty much like I would say close the borders of where people can't get into the city of Basai. And so they're trying to pretty much make sure immigrants don't get in. Even though immigrants are pretty much are a factor into how Basai has their wealth by trading and trading in the different markets of the different guilds and everything like that. So it's very interesting. I really want to know why they're so fearful of or who they consider the yellow skinned and everything like that. And I want to know what Danso has discovered in that codex. And then I want to know, is Ashime going to just let Danso go? Because even Danso, he doesn't want anything to do with the status or the privilege that he has. He really wants to discover the world, and he really wants to know even more about the history of the world as well. He really doesn't care about what he wears, how his hair is made up, and I really don't think he cares much about Ashime. So that's where I am right now. Like I said, it's really good, and I'm really enjoying it so far. I'm going to hopefully give y'all an update before I go to bed, but there's no guarantee. But hopefully, like I said, cross your fingers that I at least give you an update before I go to sleep. So yeah, so that's my update for right now. And then I'm probably going to eat dinner, get on my exercise bike, work out maybe for like 15 minutes today, just because I'm really sore. Read a little bit more, and then go from there. Hey, what's up everyone? Today is the 6th of April. I'm sorry I did not give y'all an update on my reading last night. I'm just going to be honest, like, I'm not going to give you a lot of detail, but a lot of stuff happened and went down last night where my mental state is just not where it needs to be. I'm having flashbacks of what happened, and it's bothering me. It's very unsettling. Like, I just cannot believe that it happened. But, everyone's safe, everyone's good. It's just a lot of stuff happened that I wasn't expecting to happen, and it did. And it opened me and my husband's eyes on what we need to do and stuff like that, and where we need to go from here. So I do apologize once again that I didn't give y'all an update. Literally after what happened last night, I didn't read anything. Like I said, my mind was elsewhere. I didn't feel like reading or picking up a book or anything like that. So it was just, my mind is still not here. I'm not really present. So today, like, my husband is with me today. We're probably going to go to the zoo, get the kids out, let them get their mind off of it. I feel like it mostly affected my daughter because she's seen it. She saw what was happening, and it affected her in a way, and I just want her to get her mind off of it. So we're thinking about going to the zoo, see some animals. We're still going to be protected and protect ourselves, wearing our mask and stuff. But I feel like we need to do something out of the norm, for our kids, to make them feel more comfortable and more safe. But yeah, I just want to give y'all an update today. Like I said, once again, I'm so sorry that I did not give y'all an update on reading, but there was no update to give due to the fact that I did not read. Hopefully sometime today when we come back home, I plan on reading a little bit more. I have a feeling this vlog is going to be a little bit longer than expected because unexpected things happen, and you know, you can't control it. It's out of your power, you know, when things go wrong or out of the normal. But yeah, so I will keep y'all updated and let y'all know about certain things, and maybe I'll even give y'all a vlog of, you know, of the zoo or whatever we do today. But yeah, I'm thinking about possibly doing, maybe if we go to the zoo, do a vlog for you all, just to let y'all see the Columbus City Zoo. But yeah, like I said, my mental state is just not here. Hopefully that I'll pick up, you know, continue reading Son of the Storm today. I just don't know when that is. Maybe when we get back home or later on tonight. I'm not sure. But I just wanted to give y'all an update on everything. But I hope you all have a wonderful day today. Everyone's safe and healthy. And I will see y'all soon. Or I'll give y'all more updates on this vlog or whatever we do today. So yeah, stay tuned for more. Hey Bubba, you having fun? As you can see, we are at the park. We thought this would probably be a better thing for them, just to have some normalcy due to what happened yesterday. So we're out at the park, we're having fun. There's not a lot of kids out here, so we're not worried that much. But yeah, I got my youngest with me. We're just watching his older siblings play and stuff. Eventually you get to play too once you start walking and stuff, huh? But yeah, so we're at the park. I didn't bring my book or whatever because, like I said, I cannot focus right now. And it would be fair to y'all if I just read and I really didn't analyze what I was reading. So yeah, I didn't bring a book or nothing, but I'm trying to enjoy this time with my family and trying to analyze everything that happened. But yeah, so I'll come back with more stuff, or hopefully I'll have a book in my hand. I don't know. But we'll see. But like I said earlier, have a great day, and who knows, I'll probably give an update later on today. So yeah. Hey, what's up everyone? Today is the 7th. Yesterday, as you've seen, I took my kids to the park and everything like that. After that, we went to get frozen yogurt. I didn't read it all yesterday, but I'm hoping while my son is going to the dentist, my husband's gonna take him into the dental office, and my other two kids will be in the car with me. So I might just read a little bit while my son is going to the dentist and checking his teeth, make sure everything is good and all that. But yeah, so I haven't read since Monday. Yeah, Monday. And then that's when a whole bunch of stuff like happened. So like I haven't been in the space or mindset to read. I'm still trying to get over it, what happened. So it's taking some time, but hopefully I'll get through this. My husband's very supportive. But yeah, like I said, I'm gonna try to read today. I'm hoping to read today because I know I need to. I'm sorry that this vlog is a little crazy. But yeah, I plan on reading today, and my son is going to the dentist. And then after that, we're going to my parents' house for a little bit. And then, yeah, and then also my website for my candles will be, is going to be ready today. I just have to finalize a lot of things on it, and then it'll be ready. And then, yeah, so y'all can start buying candles from me. I know today, my big, huge announcement video just is now up. And everybody's watching it, so it's live. So yeah, so that was the big announcement that I'll be that I am making candles. It's hand poured soy candles. I'm obsessed with candles, and that's the reason why I wanted to do candles in the first place. And I also been give them to my friends and family, and they love them so much. And it was like, okay, maybe I should just do a website, see what happens. You know, it's just a part-time type of deal. anyways, but it's also like a hobby. So a nice little relaxing hobby of mine. So yeah, but like I said, the website is going to be up today. I just have to finalize everything and we're all good. But anyway, yeah. But that's all for right now. I'm also thinking about getting my protein shake and my tea for today. If you haven't followed me on Instagram, you'll see that I drink a lot of things, like a lot of my shakes, Herbalife shakes and teas. And then I also drink my apple cider vinegar. There's different types of flavors. I think there's 5 now. I think there's 2 flavors that just came out or that I'm aware of. So yeah, I'm trying to do that. And also I'm also trying to have a weight loss journey as well. So even on my Instagram, you'll see of me working out on my exercise bike and everything like that on my stories. So yeah, if you aren't following me on Instagram, go ahead and do so. We're gonna have a fun time. And also in the video for the big announcement, you'll see the say hi. You'll see where I have all the Instagram handles for my Instagram and also for the candles, for the Rise Candle Co. Instagram page on there as well. So you can follow me. You can follow both of those accounts. But like I said, it's going to be a ball. We're going to have fun. But yeah, so just wanted to give y'all an update for now, and I'll see y'all later.
Yeah. And we're gonna clean, clean, clean. Clean, clean. You have to have a squeaky clean. Yeah, and then I'm going to give you some water, okay? Would you like some water? Yeah. Okay, let's clean off. Let's give your teeth a rinse. How old is you, Mom?
You're such a big boy, aren't you? You're such a big boy. You had a good day at the doctor's, huh? Yeah, you're getting big. Look at you. Look at you. Yeah, we're at the pediatrician and he's doing wonderful. Ain't that right? Ain't that right, Kaden? You okay, bud? You okay? You okay now? You're happy now? You're happy now? Huh? You ready to go home? Huh? Yeah. Okay. We're going home. Hey, what's up, everyone? Today is it's Friday, so I'm guessing it's the 9th. I can't remember the date of today. But as you saw yesterday, went to doctor's appointments and stuff like that. I really didn't do much reading that much, so there's really not a lot of updates that I could give you. So we are here today where my husband is at Target right there in Target right now. We're gonna get a grill and everything. And as he's grilling, I'm gonna be reading. So I'm sorry about this week and my reading. It's just been really, really crazy. But I'm trying to read as much as I can. I don't know when I'll be done with the book, but like I said, this is going to be an interesting and crazy vlog in itself, from literally from the beginning of the week just being terrible to trying to get back in the zone and reading. I wouldn't say I have a reading slump. It's just my mind is elsewhere. So I'm trying to get back into reading mode. But yeah, so we're going to be grilling today. It's a beautiful day in Columbus, Ohio. So that's good. It sort of lifts my spirits up when we have good weather, and we have warm weather too. It's going to be like in the 70s. But yeah. You saying hi, Kiana?
Hi.
Want to say hi, bud?
Hi. I got 2 brothers.
Yeah, they should know by now you got 2 brothers. But yeah, so those are my updates. Those are my updates for now. Like I said, when my husband grills, I'm going to try to read. I'll probably be reading outside. And then give y'all a few more updates. Like, I'm literally still like on page 100. So I'm not even like made a dent in it. Because like 450 pages of a book. But yeah, so want to give y'all updates. I hope y'all have a wonderful and great day. Hey, what's up, everyone? I'm out here grilling and stuff like that. Trying to get into a happier mood, a happier place. I'm just gonna let y'all know right now, I feel like this reading vlog is like, it's not happening with it when it comes to the reading. So I feel like this is a reading vlog fail for real. But I'm gonna try to at least read one thing, but I doubt it's gonna be the book that I anticipated on trying to read for all of you. That'd probably be for next week, to be honest, because it's already Friday, and I'm supposed to be done with the book by now, to be honest, on my schedule and my pace. But yeah, I'm really just like, sorry you can't see it, but I'm grilling, and it's sort of relaxing and peaceful. And let me show y'all what I'm grilling right now. I'm helping my husband, but I put it on the grill and everything, and I'm looking out for it and stuff, make sure it's cooking properly. So let me show y'all real quick. Just a look at that. Oh, it looks so good. These are some steaks that I put on right here, and it looks so delicious and juicy. I'm a huge fan of steak, so you know we had to get some steaks on the grill. It's a little mini grill, but it's still cooking. It's doing its job. But yeah, this is what I've been doing for majority of the day, grilling and everything, just trying to have a peaceful, uplifting day. But like I said, I'm trying to at least read one thing. It might be from out of my reading plans for this month is probably reading Shuri by Nadia Okorafor. I might just do that for y'all. That'll be the one thing that I've read this week. It's probably like maybe 100 something pages, so it's really not that long. So I'll be able probably to knock it out tonight. But yeah, this is definitely a reading vlog fail. But I hope y'all been enjoying the vlog, even though it really wasn't a lot of reading, but I really hope y'all are enjoying it so far. Now we got some ribs. My husband's coming out with the pan. We're about to put these gorgeous steaks right into this pan right here. This is what we cooked so far. Oh my God, it looks so good. All right, let me get these together. All right. Yes, sir. So y'all remember when it was all sunny and stuff like that? Now it looks like it's like about to storm. But me and my husband just out here chilling. We were like, we're just gonna wait. When it starts raining, we'll go back inside. But it feels really good right now. But just look at those clouds. That's crazy, right? It's crazy. But yeah, we got done eating. It was really good. I think the best one for me was definitely the shrimp. I love shrimp and the fish. I love seafood. I love seafood and everything. But anyways, for tonight, I'm thinking about reading Shuri by Nadia Okorafor. And I don't know, I'm thinking about possibly going to Barnes & Nobles and get the comics series. I think the volume 1 to volume 2. It's called Fence. I forget who the author is. But yeah, so I'm thinking about doing that possibly. And my husband's having a hard time closing the door because the wind is crazy out here. But yeah, I think that is going to be my reading plans. That way the reading vlog, it's not so much of a fail, even though it is a fail with what I wanted to read originally. But yeah, so that's the plan so far. I will keep y'all posted once we get home. Alright, I told y'all I was going to get those comics because trying not to make this such a fail of a vlog. So I'm walking in now. When I looked on the website, it says it was in stock, the first 2, I think. So we'll go in and check.
Here you go.
Thank you. Here we go. Okay. Should be the graphic novels. I do want to look over here because I can't help myself. So I found Monster. I know that that's going to be on Netflix. And then, of course, I got Fence Volume 2 and Volume 1 is back here. So, yeah. So I got these. These should be some fairly quick reads for me. So, yeah. Won't be such a fail for reading vlog. I got my books. Now I'm heading to the car. And we're probably going to get the kids and then go home. I'm going to read Shuri and probably start on Fence. So hopefully I finish a couple of stuff for y'all, graphic novels for y'all tomorrow, so I can finish this vlog out strong. But I'll see y'all soon. All right, y'all. So I'm done exercising. When we got home, I did the exercise bike, took a shower. Now I'm about to read Fence, Volume 1. This is by C.S. Packet, Johanna the Mad, Jonah LaFuente. And it says, this is one action-packed, slow burn, not to be missed. That was by Teen Vogue. And then for the synopsis, It says, Nicholas, the illegitimate son of a retired fencing champion, is a scrappy fencing wonderkind and dreams of getting the chance and the training to actually compete. After getting accepted to the prestigious King's Row private school, Nicholas is thrust into a cutthroat world and finds himself facing not only his golden boy half-brother, but the unbeatable, mysterious Sashi Katayama. Through clashes, rivalries, and romance between teammates, Nicholas and the boys of King's Row will discover there's much more to fencing than just foils and lunges. From acclaimed writer C.S. Packett, the captive prince, and fan favorite artist Joanna the Mad. So this is what I'm currently going to be reading tonight. I probably will finish this in one sitting, and then I'll read volume 2 tonight as well. So yeah, plan on reading this to not make this such a failure as a reading vlog. So yeah, I will keep y'all posted. So far, I am loving Fence. I'm also loving the character Nicholas, and then we know more about Seiji Katayama, who is one of the top fencers that is attending his school. At first, Seiji was Nicholas's number one person he wanted to beat to improve himself, but then they end up at the same school and pretty much trying out for the same team. So pretty much he would be his teammate rather than his nemesis, his enemy, a person that he needs to beat and win. And so with this, I noticed that Nicholas has one agenda, and we get introduced to the top fencer in the country, who is the son of Robert Coste, who is a Olympic gold medalist fencer. So literally Nicholas is training pretty much really hard so that he can make the team for the Rowe University or the Rowe High School. I forget what school. I think it's Rowe High School or University is one of those. So they could beat Exton, which is where the top fencer in the country is attending school at. So that's where I am at right now. But like I said, Nicholas has an agenda. He has a motive. Something is motivating him to be a great fencer, and we just don't know what that is. What's his intention? Did he just wake up one day and decided, I want to be a fencer, or is there more to the story than what we see? So that's where I am right now, and it's really good. I'm this far in, so I'll be done with it shortly, and then I'll go over it more with you. So when I said it was like a high school or a university, it's a boarding school. So I wanted to correct that. It is a boarding school that Nicholas is attending, and that Seiji Yamato is also attending, and they're both trying out for the same fencing team. So once again, I stand corrected. It's not a university or a high school. It's a boarding school. So I finished this graphic novel, and I'm so upset it ended on a cliffhanger. So they're still having tryouts, around robin tryouts throughout the team, the boys that are trying out for the team. So we're going to see what happens, who gets to be on the team. As for the fencing team, there's only supposed to be three people altogether. So that's one thing that I didn't know about fencing, but that's a good thing to know, because like I said, I don't know anything about fencing, but just reading this alone, I'm already starting to get really intrigued with fencing altogether. But like I said, I just finished this, and it ended off with a cliffhanger. So I don't know what happens to Nicholas and all that. He just ends up disappearing. He doesn't show up for tryouts. So yeah, I definitely got to read the second volume to see what happens next. But yeah, finish this. I'll give it a 4 out of 5, just because it was intriguing. It kept me reading, wanting to know what happens with Nicholas. Why is he there? Why is he so intrigued on being the best fencer? So yeah, finally read something this week. Good morning, everybody. It is April 10th. It is a Saturday. As you saw last night, I had finished the first volume of Fence, and I'm probably going to read the second volume today, and also read Shuri by Nnedi Okorafor today. So that way I've read at least a couple of things this week. Hopefully next week I'll come out a little stronger. It won't be so eventful where it just takes me out of my zone for reading. But yeah, so that's my reading plans for today, so I can finish up the week strong with some reading, and then go from there. My sons are with me. They're watching some type of, I forget what it's called. I forget. It's on PBS. That's all I know. And both my sons are in there. My daughter is with her grandmother. She wanted to spend the night. So I just have my boys today. But yeah, so that's my plan for today. I know my daughter also has tutoring, so we're going to be picking her up from her grandmother's house and going to her tutoring session. And then, I don't know, maybe go to my parents, see them for a little bit, see what they're up to, what they're doing, and have them see their grandkids. So yeah, that is the plan. What are y'all doing? Huh? Hi, Kaden. Hey, Bubba.
Hi, baby.
You being baby?
Yeah, baby.
Big baby? Yeah. Look at these beautiful flowers. Oh, if only I knew how to keep plants alive, I would definitely buy a lot of plants for the house. But no, they wouldn't survive. So beautiful. So we're at the pet store, and I had no idea there was such thing as blue worms, but there's hornworms. That's very interesting. But yeah, they're hornworms. That's really neat. Look at that. Ah. Something in there somewhere. Nope, I don't see it. Oh, there you go. Hi. Hi. Some fish. Oh, these ones don't feel good. Ooh. Some cool birds. Okay, everybody, and we're home. You saw our little journey that we had today. Went to Home Depot. We saw some flowers, and I wish I could be a plant person, but I'm not. And so, like, if I bought some flowers, I know for a fact they would die instantly. But yeah, and then we went to the pet store. You saw some animals, fish, and interesting animals, lizards, birds, all that. So we had that. My daughter had her tutoring today, and she enjoyed that. We went to my parents' house, and they went to play outside, and my daughter rode her bike and her tricycle, and my son, he was just running after her and stuff like that. So now we're home. It's like about to be like 8 o'clock. I'm a little bit tired, and the kids are taking their baths. So yeah, like I said, I'm trying to read at least one more book or the second volume of Fence, just to see what happens with the tryouts, who gets to be on the team. Like I said, there's only 3 people on the fencing team in total, so I wonder what the chosen 3 are going to be. I'm thinking it's going to be the Seji, who is the fencer, who is very popular and is very great at what he does. He's pretty great. People are scared to compete against him because they know they're going to lose. Like, just straight out, they know they're going to lose. I think the captain might be one. I forget what his name is. And then I think Nicholas might be the 3rd. I think that's the chosen 3 for the fencing team. For the boarding school that they're attending, so that they can compete and beat Exxon, the number 1 team when it comes to fencing. And they're also on Exxon's team. It's one of the best fencers in the country. So yeah, so that's where I am right now. I'm gonna go get the second volume, start reading that, and then go from there. I might read Shuri as well. I don't know. We'll see how I feel, but at least get the second volume of Fence done tonight. That way, like I said, this reading vlog won't be such a failure, even though I failed just a tad. But hopefully I'm making it up to you all. But yeah, so stay tuned for more and what my observations of Fence Volume 2. No. Let everybody see your teeth. Teeth, those little teeth coming in. You say hi to everybody? Huh? You all in my face? Look at those little teeth coming in. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that, but I'll also have my name
Yeah,
will
look at
already
that.
have
I see
ranking
it
by then. You
too.
know what I'm saying?
I
Because I got
see
like a
it
pretty
too.
strong franchise. But they're giving my business the credit. It's right
Can
around
I
the
read this?
corner. Like,
Can I read this, please? This is the second volume. I'm trying to read
it
this for
just makes
everybody.
it go harder.
No, it's not for your mouth. Can I read this? Huh? Can I? Can you let me read? Yeah? No? 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 So, everyone, I'm about to begin reading the second volume of Fence. On the blurb, it even says one of comics' best current sports stories on the stands. So this is the second, like I said, second volume. And right here's synopsis. It says, Tryouts are well underway at Kings Row for a spot at the prestigious fencing team, and scrappy fencer Nicholas isn't sure he's going to make the grade. In the face of surly upperclassmen, nearly impossibly odds, and his seemingly unstoppable roommate, the surly, sullen Seiji Katayama. It'll take more than sheer determination to overcome a challenge this big. From the superstar team of C.S. Packet, the Captive Prince, and fan favorite artist Johanna the Mad, comes the second volume of this acclaimed dynamic series. So yeah, I'm about to read this, and I will let y'all know what I think about it once I'm done. So I am finished reading Fence Volume 2. It is really good. Now with this one, we continue on with the tryouts. And we get to know a little bit more about Seiji and why he has a chip on his shoulder and everything like that in his past with the top ranking fencer in America, pretty much the number one ranking when it comes to fencing. So we know why Seiji is the way he is. Then we realize that in this second round of tryouts, Nicholas is beginning to have confidence in himself, and he's trying to realize that he doesn't have to change himself at all in order to win and accomplish his goals. And then also the coach tries to have the team realize that it's not always about about the rankings and everything like that. It was about the technique, the exercise, the strategy, and everything like that. And also, fencing is a mental sport. If you feel overconfident, that mentally can affect your game when it comes to fencing, or if you're doubting yourself, that can affect your game as well. But I really like this so far. I know that the captain of the team, who was supposed to be a shoo-in for the team to, one of the three for the team, the fencing team, but he was taken out by Seiji Katayama. And Harvard was fine with that, but I think he will still remain a captain because he still has that type of captain type of way where he still leads his team regardless if he's not on the team or not. So yeah, I do appreciate this. I really love this, really, really so much. I just enjoyed it. It was really that good. So now I have to order the third book because Barnes & Noble didn't have the third one. They had the fourth volume, but I didn't want to get the fourth volume without the third. So I might just order the third and the fourth together. I know Amazon has it, so I might just do that and then continue on reading this intriguing, pretty much, I don't want to say it's series or comics or graphic novels, because I want to know what happens. I want to know who is the chosen three for the fencing team at the boarding school at King Rose King Academy, where it is a boarding school, but I don't know why I said that, but it is also a high school, but it's a boarding school for boys. So yeah, that's where I am right now. And then hopefully we'll, from the fourth volume, hopefully we'll know who wins when it comes to the nationals and stuff like that. And if Rose King's Academy beats Exton Academy. So that's where I am right now, and that's all that I'm going to be reading tonight. I'm probably going to read Shuri tomorrow, doing another vlog for the following week. I think I'll do that for this month, do vlogs for each week. But yeah, so this vlog wasn't a total fail. I didn't get to read what I really wanted to read due to, you know, the events of earlier this week. But I think reading the Fence graphic novels and stuff like that has helped me getting me back into my reading habits and my reading overall. So yes, thank you, Fence, for helping me with this. Thank you, oh Lord, CS Package, Johanna the Mad, Joanna LaFuente. Thank you so much for these, because I don't know if I was in a reading slump or what, or I don't know. I just didn't feel like reading after the events of earlier this week, and I needed something to get me back into the game of reading some more, or reading more than usual. So yeah, this helped, and so now I'm going to tomorrow with the next vlog that I'll be starting. I'll be reading Shuri by Nnedi Okorafor and then going from there. So yeah, I really hoped you enjoyed this reading vlog. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. Also hit that subscribe button and that bell to be notified when I upload more videos in the future. But thank you so much for watching, you guys, and please stay healthy and stay safe. See ya.